What's going on YouTube? Jedi270 from RX. What we're going to be talking about today is the Maxpedition hard use gear mil-spec monkey combat admin pouch. And yeah, that's a mouthful, but this is one of the nicest admin pouches that I've ever seen. A lot of us usually get admin pouches for one thing, and that's for the hook and loop to put our patches on or display them. And a lot of them will be a real small flat panel, and they'll usually have a pistol magazine pouch over here on the side. But this one right here keeps everything you're going to need in the field, like the really handy stuff you're going to need. It keeps it right there at your fingertips where you can use it. There's plenty of hook and loop all over. Let's check out the inside. There's a lot of hook and loop here on the top. And as you can see right there, Maxpedition, American design, made in Taiwan. So I guess we can't get away from that. The very back, you have a very deep pocket here. And then towards the front, you have another one that has three on both sides. Are these elastic straps to clip things down. I've got my Sharpie, I've got my WE speed loader, pocket knife in there. I've taken a lot of stuff out, and I change it out a lot because sometimes I can throw this in the truck with me, take the stuff that I want with me, and I'm huge on being organized. Now here in the center, it's really hard to get open, but that's what it's designed for, is another deep pocket. And this is what they're calling the security pocket simply because it closes up. Two huge pieces of webbing. You can even clip a Sharpie or something or a pocket knife through these loops if you want to. Then in the front of that you have yet another pouch which also has three elastic loops for securing items so they don't flop around on you. And then finally flip this over, pull that down, you have a very thick clear vinyl ID holder, map holder, or whatever paper item you want to put in here so it doesn't get wet or get damaged on the field. It's very well protected. You have hook and loop going all the way around so it's not just going to flop open on you. Now, the only thing I didn't like about it, especially if you're going to be displaying patches, is this loop right here that pulls the ID window open. It kind of gets in the way, if you can see that. So what I basically do is I tuck it up here and then pull it down there, and then that eliminates that issue. Now on the sides you have two elastic bands on both sides. And what this does is when you don't have the pouch completely stuffed full, it keeps the profile low and flat so you don't really have to worry about anything, and then of course it expands out to its full thickness when you're ready for it. Another thing that I like about it is when this is mounted on your chest, on your plate carrier or your vest, it's big enough to handle everything you could possibly want, but it's also small enough so it doesn't interfere with the buttstock or your shoulder weld between your weapon and your shoulder, and it makes it very easily to transition from one side to the other. Now this thing comes in olive drab, which you see here. It comes in ACU, black, and coyote. Now on the back, Maxpedition has what some people refer to as malice clips, and these are the Maxpedition tack ties. They're just like a nylon belt with some triple stitching, and there you see the tack tie Maxpedition. They're really nice to have. I usually run with 3 of them, and you can tighten them up or loosen them up however you want. And on the back you have 4 rows of MOLLE with 3 attachment points per each row. It's made out of, really to tell you the truth, I'm not sure what the denier is, the denier count. I think it may be either 600 or higher. It feels a lot like 1,000, but I can't really be for sure on that. You can pick this pouch up just about anywhere. I got this one from handtools.com, and one of the great things about Google is you just simply go over there and you click the shopping results, and then you can just pretty much look on there and see which place has it for the best shipping or no shipping, and then you can decide whether or not shipping is worth the lower price. I know Walmart.com does carry it as well. They had a real low price on it. But at any rate, if you really want a good admin pouch, and another thing I like about it is when it's deployed in the field, you tuck this piece up underneath your chin, and then you can look down and flip through your different compartments and find what you want. It's also large enough to accept up to 2 30-round M4 magazines side by side, and I think about 5 or 6 pistol mags can be fit in the different pouches as well. It's just another place to keep extra mags if you have a buttload of them like some of us do, and you don't want to add another mag pouch to your plate carrier or your vest. So all in all, it's a really great product. It's very well made because it's Maxpedition. There are Chinese knockoffs out there right now. eBay banned. I've seen them on eBay. eHobby Asia carries a knockoff. It looks exactly the same, but it's just simply not Maxpedition. So you know, in my opinion, some of the best gear makers out there that makes things affordable is Maxpedition and North Star Tactical. I'm a big fan of North Star. Hooked up with them about a month ago, and you guys are going to see some more reviews coming up of their M16 M4 double mag pouch, as well as their hydration carrier and the cargo pack. You know, all those reviews were up before the channel got deleted, so I had to put all that stuff back on. But at any rate, this is a great pouch to have. I highly suggest that you pick one up. This one ran me about $38, and I got it with free shipping from handtools.com. Look them up. You know, it took a little while to get it here. It took about maybe a week and a half to get it, but I was willing to deal with that for the simple fact that it was so cheap. Mil-Spec Monkey, the guy is just like a total genius when it comes to designing things, and it's just awesome. I'd love to get inside his brain for 5 minutes. God knows what you'd find in there. But he's come up with an answer for all of us in real steel airsoft paintball, and I highly suggest that you search Mil-Spec's Monkey's website and look at his things. Hopefully I'll be able to carry this on RX if I can get it at a decent price, and I'm still working on that. So stay with us, subscribe, rate, and comment. Let me know what you think. And this is the Mil-Spec Monkey Combat Admin Pouch from Maxpedition Hard Use Gear.